Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, you're going to have David. David is from Milan in Italy. So let's see what David has to say. Enjoy the interview.
How are you?
Hello David, how are you?
I'm good too. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks so much for taking the time today for the interview. Thank you.
Thank you too. It's a big honor. Thank you for having me.
So tell me, how's your day going so far?
Oh, I just normally know. I just got a busy time right now as I'm moving to America to live. So I got a lot of stuff to do, preparing all the documents. It's a lot of stuff to do.
Tell me where you're from, David.
I'm from Italy, Milan. Have you ever been here?
I've been to Rome, but not to Milan. Yes.
Uh, I I think that maybe Rome is just there are a lot of beautiful places to visit. It's just like something better than Milan. Maybe people come here just like for just I think that for have fun.
I
There are a lot
see.
of restaurants, clubs. Something to visit too as a tourist, just like the Dome or maybe in
Uh-huh.
some museums too. But there are more stuff in Rome.
I see. So tell me, and Milan is the place where you're born and raised?
Yeah,
I see.
absolutely. Yeah.
So tell me, what's the biggest joy of living in Milan, in your opinion? What do you like the most about the city?
Maybe just like the people, as I used to be connected more with international people. You can meet just like a lot of tourists. It's just like a lot of big cultures here. I think in
Okay,
Rome too, but as I used to like to live here, about all the culture, it's a mix about more cultures here.
I
So I spend
see.
most of all time, maybe I can meet from UK people, London people, European people, American, Latin America. I talk Spanish too, and it's a mix of many cultures, and that's the cool part to live
That's
here.
amazing. That's
Yeah,
amazing. And what do you do for work for living, David?
I used to work in a hotel as a barman in Milan too, as a just like also barista barman. I've always used to love to be in touch with the people, the connection to and talk, with
Yeah,
the clients and all that kind of stuff.
I see. And right now, you just organize yourself to move to America right now.
Exactly. Yeah, I will move in 1 month to
Wow.
Dallas. Yeah,
And why? Why the change from Milano to Texas?
yeah, I will marry there.
Oh my
I'll
God.
marry. Yeah,
So you're moving
my
for
boss.
love.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, wow. Okay, so during the interview, David, I'm going to explore a bit more about your life and also about your journey so far, okay?
Yeah,
But before we start our journey, within the Magic Box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself or maybe something that not many people know about you.
something interested about myself. Let me think. I don't know, just like I'm more into music right now.
Uh-huh.
And that's all, something I got a podcast, I got a lot of communication with artists from singers, producers, DJs, people from record labels.
Yeah?
That's my second job. It depends. What do you want to do? You want to know something more about me?
Yeah, something interesting about yourself. Tell me something interesting.
I don't know. Just got no idea. Just like something more about myself.
You can tell me about your podcast. So tell me how your podcast came along.
Yeah, I can tell about this. As I love to communicate with, I think that most with people, and it's all about the music. That's why I wanted to create something, a space between the artists and the people from the music industry to connect
Okay.
all this word and put it all together and find a right place to maybe to help the people, to artists from connect with the record label and
Wow.
this kind of stuff. And that's a kind of job that I think that I will do when I will travel to in America, and and find it's just like it's a passion, and I would like that it could become a job.
I see. Amazing.
Yeah,
Hey, David, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life into your point of views?
yeah,
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have
I'm
here my
ready.
full of random fun questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just for us to relax before the first question. Okay?
Okay,
Let's do it.
okay,
Right, so before we start the game, during the join, if it comes up a question that you don't want to answer, don't want to talk about, always can change. Okay?
okay.
First question is, what's your favorite weekend activity?
My favorite activity, sometimes I love to gym, when I got time, because as I used to have a kind of busy job, sometimes you didn't have time. So maybe just like when you finish to work, have a relaxing, maybe have a long walk and stuff like that. Because we used to in my kind of business, we used to work from maybe just like from 8 to it depends of 12 hours to it
Yeah.
depends of the day, and it's so busy. But I love to train, to walk, maybe sometimes go to gym, stuff like
Uh-huh.
that.
I see. And do you like sometimes as well to, go around the city or visit some place in Milano?
Yeah, sure. Maybe depends when I got time. Maybe just like sometimes museum too. Maybe just like to have visit restaurants. Maybe try just like have a Brazilian restaurant. So that the meat is absolutely amazing. Maybe Latin restaurants. I got a friends that are owners of some bars. Maybe sometimes go to bar. Stuff like that. Just like
I,
to have a normal life.
I
you
see.
know.
Perfect. Next question. Let's do
Okay,
it.
let's go.
Okay, David from Milano in Italy. Next question is, what are you most passionate about?
What I'm more passionate about, I can say in that case, just like music. I spend most of our time about it, just like I, I'm thinking right now what it most works right now from the international music to what just like helping artists with the kind of work that I'm doing,
Uh-huh.
just like to put the artists in the industry.
Yeah.
That's what I want to try to do.
So you'd like to help some artists that are starting now to get them to another level.
Yeah,
I see. When this idea came along for you to do that?
since a long time. I started as a songwriter too,
Mm-hmm.
but I realized that I didn't have the right time to do that, because doing that you have to do as a I think that as a first job, but as
Right.
I didn't have the right time to record to start, and I realized that I didn't have the ability to the real voice to do that. So I decided to help a friends to do. I always used to put them try to help them for a record label, stuff like that. Then I decided to open my own podcast and talking with executives, managers, producers to help them. That's
I
what I
see.
do.
Amazing. Very good. Next
Thank
question.
you.
Let's do it. Next one.
Yeah.
Do you like dancing?
Yeah, absolutely. I love dancing. The kind of music, times ago I used to love a lot in dancing, and I love samba too. That kind of stuff. It's cool.
Tell me. So before the next question, let's talk a little bit more about your podcast. So tell me, you already mentioned about the idea that you had to help
Yeah.
some artists to get to another level. But tell me, how does it work? You kind of tell me the structure of your podcast.
Okay. So first, from connection, I used to connect myself with artists, and then I got from friends from I got some friends from New York that could decide if the artist can work. Yeah, just
Yeah.
like a company. So I used to work with a big artists too. Just
Uh-huh.
like so if they got just like big numbers, I don't know if you ever listen to like Spotify, big numbers, they have just like a real audience. You could do and a budget too, because most of our artists that doesn't understand that the budget is important. Just like to put a budget in their project, 'cause it's a job, you
Right.
know, and they could start a work from the of the radio, and start a real big promotion of the music, from Europe to America.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
Next question for you is, in your
Yeah.
opinion, what do you think people need to know about each other before they start a relationship?
But what a good question.
And just join
Oh my
it.
gosh, the first of all, you gotta trust in the people, believe, and I think that it's more about the connection, because I don't think that that's something that I used to know about a person. I think that
Uh-huh.
it's something about a feeling and a connection with a person. I gotta feel good. I
Yeah,
don't need to know a lot of stuff before I have a relation. It's something about that I gotta feel inside. You know?
sure. And tell me how you and your partner from Texas, from Dallas in Texas,
Yeah.
how did you meet up? How you got together?
We met just like 1 year ago. We used to chat. It was a distant relationship. It's normal that we met on a social media, just like
Uh-huh.
most of our people do. And we met in Italy. Most of all time, I met him, met all my family. They loves him, and that was cool.
Wow. So he visits
Yeah,
all your family already.
yeah. Right now, I'll go there. I made my proposal, so I gotta marry him, and that's
Wow.
cool.
Sweet, very sweet. Next question, ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Next one. Okay, next question for you is, what is the nicest thing a family member has ever done for you?
Is I can tell you that because I got a family from you know when I tell them about me, I didn't expect the support, because they're from a very religion that doesn't accept at all. They respect the person, the people, but not exactly the fact that I'm gay. And
Uh-huh.
it's this is the case, they're from just like Jehovah Witnesses, just like maybe some religions that, I totally respect them, and they respected me in my case. They met into, so that was cool.
So the nice thing a family member has ever done for you, it's accepting you that you are gay.
Exactly. Yeah.
See. And which person in your family you feel more close to or more connected with?
I think everybody, I don't have just like one person, I'm in a good relationship with everybody, from family to friends.
Wow. And you have brother and sister as well?
No, I'm alone.
Oh, the only child.
Yeah, and I'm good. I can, but in part, I think that it kind of be cool to have just like brothers and sisters, so you can have
Uh-huh.
a more support, in all the stuff. So
And your parents, they live in Milan as well?
yeah, some part of them here in Milan. I got most of our family in Puglia. Do you know here? Puglia is amazing in the south of Italy.
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Next question. Let's do
let's
it.
go.
Okay, next question for you is, what makes you what do you like the most about yourself?
Well, I like more about myself is that, I think the communication is that I love to communicate with the people, but it's not just like talk, just like to understand the person
Mm-hmm.
that I got in from to, and just like to know the person, just like for and I think that and be able to create a real relation with the people, you know.
Right.
Because do I got all myself, and I always feel the same from the other persons. You know, and that is the cool part.
And saying that, what's the meaning of life for you?
The meaning is just like be happy,
Uh-huh.
maybe free, you know, doesn't be scared to live yourself, you know,
I
be
see.
real, be real too, you know, and accept yourself and don't be scared.
I see. And saying that, do you think that happiness is a choice?
In part, yes, it's a choice, but you have to, if you want to be happy, you can find a way to be happy. If it's not for a thing, maybe for another thing, you know, there's always, it's, you can find the happiness in different ways.
Yeah, I agree. I think that happiness sometimes is a mindset as well. You can find the happiness in smaller,
Exactly.
very simple
Yeah.
things. Beautiful. 3 questions left. Let's do it.
Go.
Next question is, if you could be in somebody's place for 24 hours for any reason, who that would be and why?
Oh my gosh. For 24 hours?
Yeah, in
Sorry,
somebody's
can you repeat?
place.
Maybe probably a normal person, you know. Sometimes you think that, you know, you would like to be a, maybe, I don't know, of a rich person, you know. No, maybe I would like to be in the shoes of a normal, maybe of someone who lives in a, I don't know, in a good place, like a seaside of the close the ocean.
Somebody's very simple, in a simple life.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe in a good place with the ocean.
Beautiful. I would love that as well, to be close to the ocean for sure.
Yeah.
Amazing. 2 questions left. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, before the next question, as you mentioned about, you love music, that's, you have your podcast as well. Tell me,
Yeah.
who is your favorite artist of all time?
Oh my gosh. Who can I tell you? I don't know. There are a lot of many artists, you know. I can tell about Michael Jackson, you know, Prince.
Wow.
Well, who else?
Tell me Italian one. What's your favorite Italian musician?
Italian. I listen to a few Italian artists, but I can tell you just like the Måneskin, Laura Pausini. I don't know. There are a lot of artists, people.
Uh-huh. I love Laura Pausini. She's very famous in Brazil, Laura Pausini.
Yeah, I know.
Very
I
famous. She sings in
know.
Portuguese as well.
I know.
Tell me your favorite music of Michael Jackson.
My favorite music, maybe Thriller.
Big one.
You know.
Amazing. Okay, next question is, what is the most romantic thing someone has ever done for you?
Wow, the most romantic thing
Somebody has ever done for you.
that it never happened, honestly. But I can tell you what I did. You know, the
Okay.
proposal was just like with a fire. My proposal was with the fireworks, and he was absolutely happy about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself
But
to be
the romantic thing, I feel that it do this to me too, with, you know, simple things, you know, just like his presence, you know, he loves, and that's what I want,
oh,
and
sweet?
that's romantic.
Okay, so your partner, in Texas is watching this interview right now, and you have a moment, an opportunity to send him a message. What would you say? He's watching.
That I cannot wait to live with him and stay with him, you know, and pass all my days with him. He knows.
Sweet, very sweet.
Yeah,
Last question, ready?
yeah.
How do I say last question in Italian?
Prossima domanda.
Prossima domanda. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Last question is, if you could sit down with your 13-year-old self, what would you say?
what would I say? That I'm proud, maybe that to believe more in himself
Mhm.
and maybe trust in himself and grow a little more, But he's doing a great job too.
Amazing. And
Yeah.
when you think about your childhood memories, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
Memories, maybe the time with family when we went to the seaside, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Just like the moment with the grandpa.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to say some words, just one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking,
Okay,
okay?
let's go.
One, one word for family.
Love,
Money,
money. I think most of all time sad.
okay? Fear,
Fear. I don't know. Believe,
okay? Life,
lies. Lies. Beautiful.
okay? Love,
Loved. Loved. It's just like passion.
okay? Religion,
Religion is a trust.
okay? Sex,
Sex. Love. Sex. Love.
okay?
Passion.
Politics,
Body takes. It's always passion, maybe.
okay? Friendship,
Friendship, love,
desire,
passion, and belief too.
okay? Regret,
No regrets, never, never.
amazing, amazing. I totally agree. Success,
Success is just like dedication,
okay? Wish,
wish. It's just like hard job,
okay? Happiness,
happiness, happiness, believe.
okay?
You just like research, maybe, because you have to research it and you can find it.
One word for Milano,
One world, all four. No, I used to stay here. It's good. Sometimes I don't like, just like all the city. When you live, it's not when you came here as a tourist,
is
how is
different.
it?
One word for Italy,
Amazing.
one word for music,
Job, passion.
amazing. And the last one now, let's see if I'm going to say right your podcast. One word for indie and music industry word, the interviews podcast. One word.
Yeah, in one word.
One word for your podcast.
Oh, gosh. Discover, maybe, and passion too,
Okay,
and believe. I used to believe in every person I met as an artist, and you know,
amazing. Let's
yeah.
pretend. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your partner for a coffee. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask him, define David in one positive and one negative word only. What your partner would say about you.
Oh my gosh. Negative is the good part is that he knows me and that I'm a good person. I'm a easygoing, quiet. Maybe the negative part, I don't know. Maybe that I know that I'm stressful, but when I want something, and maybe I want to do it in a moment.
You're
You have
very
to do it.
energetic. You're
Yeah,
very energetic. You want to do
yeah,
it.
you know.
What's your star sign astrology?
So, is aquarium? Is it right?
Aquarius.
Yeah.
Aquarius. Okay. Let's play now, David and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Before you ask me the question, tell me what's your favorite Italian word.
Yeah, maybe it's just like to say fantastico, just like to say fantastic, 'cause, it could represent maybe the person, and it could like for some places, when you visit Italy, that that people loves Italy.
Fantastico. I love it.
Exactly.
Okay, you can ask me a question now, David.
Yeah, I'm so curious, what is the lesson that you understood, talking about all the people in the life, and in your interviews, what is the message that you took from them?
Oh, beautiful. I love your question. You know what? The whole magic of the show is people, they come to the show, yeah, because they can be themselves, they can express the way you are without any judgment. I think the William the Magic Box, it's a place where people can be their true self, where they can express
Yeah,
the way they want, the way they feel, without any judgment. Yeah. And I think the biggest lesson I've learned so far during the show is we are very similar, everyone, we are very similar. In the same time as well, we are very different. Yeah. I think all of us, we are trying to become a better person every day. We are here in the world to, to spread love, to be more kind, and also to help others as well, to open up people's minds, to be more understanding. So I think what I've learned here during the show, it's about that. People, they just want to, to be a better person, express themselves, and, and pointed out some things that they want to embrace, or to help others as well. So yeah, that's the thing
that's
that
amazing. It's an amazing thing. I'm totally agree. I lost that kind of messages. You know,
amazing.
you're great.
So did you enjoy the interview?
Thank you too.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, absolutely. 10%. You're great.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, David.
Thank you
And
too.
thanks so much for being so kind and sweet and accept my
Thank
invitation.
you too.
Thanks
It
to
was a
bring
pleasure
your
to meet you.
energy. I love your energy. You have this
Thank
beautiful.
you. Muito obrigado.
Muito obrigado.
Você.
Before you go, if you can share
Yeah.
a positive message or anything that you live by.
A message to the people, be yourself, believe in yourself, trust in love, trust in the people too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful.
Thank
Thanks so much and good
you
luck in your
too.
trip to
It was a
Texas.
pleasure for me.
Okay,
Thank
the
you.
pleasure's all mine. Take care. Bye bye. Ciao,
You
ciao.
too. Bye.
Ciao. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.